Oops. He just hit his...
Oh, clear it out. Could be anywhere right now.
Nothing here. Area clear. Moving on.
Area clear. Gonna keep searching.
Don't see anyone. We're all clear over here.
Don't see anything here.
I just realised I'm actually crouched in the open. Right, there's only one and I can't find another trap to use, so I'm gonna have to take them down by myself.
No, no, no. Ugh, whatever. I'm ordering you.
Whoops. So I think that went backfired on me.
House of Commons. Whoever these men in black are, they've got brass bollocks to set up in the centre of government.
I found the detonator. And it's definitely live. Bagley, I'm gonna need some help with this.
Yes, you are, but sadly, I'm locked out.
Fuck. We don't have a chance without Bagley.
Wait, I might know a workaround. We trained in manual overrides at MI5.
You're full of surprises. Be quick about it.
All right, Bagley, do your thing.
I'm in. And the bombs have just armed themselves. Well, that may complicate matters.
Fuck's sake. Can you defuse them or not?
Of course I can, but I might also trip another failsafe and vaporize you, so fair warning.
Expect this to draw some attention your way, Dalton.
Oh, I'm counting on it.
Company at our back door.
Dalton, we've got some heat here at HQ.
How long's this gonna take, Bagley?
Depends how often you interrupt me with questions.
All right, everyone. Faces on, guns out. It's about to get real.
Fuck. They're on me. I'll try and hold them off.
Eyes peeled. They're here. Clear. Let's move on. Come out! Wherever you are! Oh. I'm putting a stop to this! Doing here? We have the suspect's last known position. Check it out. Replacing magazine! Going to look for him. I think they were nearby. Shot fire! Watch your ass! Shit!
MP5 and a P9. How do we reload?
What's wrong?
There are 3 slots on the left. One of them is the receiver. You need to pull the controller wire.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm fucking not. Pull the wire.
If this gets me blown up...
Bombs defused. See? That wasn't so bad, was it?
Bagley, you bastard. You nearly gave me a bloody heart attack then. Whoa, what the fuck am I looking at?
It appears Parliament is not the only target. More bombs are going live as we speak.
On screen, Bagley.
Now we need to get the word out. Those sites need to be evacuated.
They're spread out all over London. There isn't any time.
But my sister's at the town conference. We have to do something.
I picked up a transmitter on the roof that is sending out a signal to the other bomb sites. If you can reach it...
I can shut it all down. Sabine!
Fuck! Dalton, we're breached! Go! The roof!
Go, go, go. Give me a key card.
Need some cover! Right there, run a search! They're shooting! My fucking ears!
Well done, Dalton Wolf. I'm impressed.
The fuck are you?
Oh, you still think you're here to save London? I'm afraid that's not going to happen. You're here to help us with some important work.
Important work? Killing thousands of...
Exactly. To save the world. You do know Londoners have died before, hmm? The plague, the Great Fire, the Blitz. It's not much fun. But destruction is always the cure. And it begins today. Zero Day. It's time for a hard reset.
Oh my god.
A series of explosions devastated 3 sites in London. Authorities are asking residents to remain in their homes as the situation continues to develop. We have received no official casualty total, but it is expected.
Mourners gathered for a series of candlelight vigils that brought closure to thousands of families and indeed to an entire city. London is now laser-focused.
Day at 10 Downing Street, where Nigel Cass, CEO of private military company Albion, received a mandate to secure London. Cass has vowed to hunt down DedSec, terrorists responsible for their force, Albion used cutting-edge artificial intelligence systems and autonomous drones to capture the remaining members of DedSec. A stark warning to would-be...
So DedSec's the ones getting framed first.
Posting record profits due to increased efficiencies in production and distribution, enabled by the use of technologies initially developed and approved for security purposes.
Overdue cleanup as crime numbers take a dive. Illegal gambling, drug trafficking and prostitution all down following prosecutions of the leaders of 4 of London's 5 largest criminal syndicates. The streets of Camden and Brixton.
As Albion's mandate is extended indefinitely by the government, life finally begins to return to normal. Curfews and travel restrictions have been lifted in all boroughs, thanks to
News outlets, reports of rioting in Trafalgar Square have been greatly exaggerated, possibly by foreign meddlers pushing a false narrative through social media. Albion is in complete control of a
reprimand the public about the circulation of fake news, conspiracy theories persisting in dark corners of the internet that terrorist group DedSec were framed for the bombings have been roundly rejected. Our own reporters could not find a single Londoner willing to expound those theories on camera. The facts simply do not support any other story.
I need to assemble a team, but I can't reboot DedSec alone. Let me break into London CTOS and see who's available.
So Fingerbody's dead. Is he the one that I was playing with?
And we've been discussing the hacktivist, now alleged terrorist group, DedSec, on this week's Buccaneer Radio. I have Colin calling in. Colin, what's your take?
Now, I've been saying from the start, shut.
You don't find it awfully convenient that they've been fingered as the attackers, but we've seen no proof?
Look at Tone! Look at our city! What more proof do you need?
Well, Colin, I'd say you have to look at their history of non-violent action. Albion's put more civilians in the hospital in the past few months than DedSec ever has. I smell a scapegoat. Now I have Emily calling in. Emily, what's your take?
You're absolutely right, Claire. The government's just framing DedSec because they want to make it seem like they have this under control. They probably have no clue who was behind the bombings. But that doesn't look good on the news, does it? DedSec's been a thorn in their side. Who better to pin it on?
Angie, I have you next. What do you make of all this?
I think, if anything, DedSec showed their true colors. It's terrifying to think we harbored such a dangerous element for years. Terrorists in our own backyard.
Do you find DedSec more frightening than the different gangs in London, like Clan Kelly?
Clan Kelly might set your shop on fire and maybe they'd kill you, but even they wouldn't try to blow up all of Parliament.
Next, I have Crypto King. Do you feel safer using a pseudonym?
Everyone should. Why make it easier for them to track you? And now we've seen what they're capable of and how far they're willing to go.
Hold on. Do you mean the government? Are you suggesting the government was responsible for the bombings?
Oh, trust me, Claire. They didn't do it alone. They're all in on it. The government, Albion, Sirs, Bloom, Sky Bloody Larson, and all the way up to Downing Street. They want to keep us scared, harness us with mind control, suck every last ounce of usefulness out of us, and even in death they'll sell off our bodies.
And what do you suggest we do, Crypto King?
Go underground. Deep enough, no electric signal can get you. It's the only way.
Well, thank you to all of our callers today, and thank you for tuning in and scouting for the truth along with me. Next week, Buccaneer Radio will be diving into the Albion Corporation. Just who are these men and women being paid lucrative amounts for the city's defense? Are they protecting us? Protecting London? Or someone else's interests? See you next week, fellow pirates. Claire Waters out.
Right, one. Hold L1 to profile the spider bot. Okay. Press L to check it. Jump. It's gonna get us. I forgot about what the Watchdogs, no matter what, it's so hard to get used to. I mean, remember stuff, I think. Oh no, it's not really that hard to actually remember, I think. Show controls is only able to jump. Can't go that way. So, up I go. Or not. Get up, you. Woohoo! This is fun. Suppose it's free. Okay, did I just go back and forwards? Yeah, I did. Held the triangle and it put me back around. And it's done it again. Where'd I go from here? Can I hack into this thing? No. I suppose it's this thing. What happens if I jump? That's what happens. She wanted out the mechaback gun there. Can I not just skip this and go this way? Yeah. Huh? What happens if I want to go this way? I haven't found any collectibles yet, or is there any collectibles? Doo-doo-doo. Pick your body. One more to do. Do-do. Now where am I supposed to go? It's pointing here, but oh, I didn't see that. Hack. Hack.
Shit. Situation is worse than I thought. But there's a candidate. Looks like you're DedSec's best hope.
So all these opters have special abilities. Take things. I don't even know what this is. Take less damage. Gives you a P9 semi-auto pistol. Clothing discount. A shorter team arrest time, whatever that means. Take less damage. Drone summon. Oh, wait, read them more as well. So, Marie McLesh, rugby player, completed a marathon with broken ankle. Physically fit, take less damage. Riley O'Neill, debt collector, discharged from armed forces for insubordination. P9 semi-auto, right there. Nina Sura, composer, creates fake coupons. That sounds good. Dave Maruga, investor, has a private phone line to the police commissioner. Buckles wrote 5-star review of the Earl Fortune pub. Malware board game designer approached by everyone after hacking MMO servers. Banned for life from London Zoo. Kitchen helper. Physician worked in children's hospital overseas. Podcaster cited for neon Alban guard in the groin. Runs hacker forum on dark web, short hack coupons. Recently purchased £200 both. Those two sound nice to have the cars. Is this your car or something? I don't know what's going on here. A few bail now. Right, read them again and then. I feel like should I take one of the people with the cars? We'll take that one. We'll get a drone now. Screw it, take this one back. Choose him first then. Oh my stomach. Should I just go for the first one? Who cares? Should just went here. Just should have just tried the random selection. Just going up, go up here. Okay, now And now you actually are them.
Glad to see you're alive. If you're still committed to the cause, DedSec needs you. I'll send you the coordinates to our last safe house. Meet me there.
Sure.
Okay. Ah, so pre-mental death thing would mean you get. Ah, so that's what it is. If I choose that option. So if I die, I have to be someone else now. Oh. Current location, where do I have to go? All the way down there. So muck around. Missions. Locate the safe house. It's been months since the tragedy attacks and London has changed. The state does seem to disappear overnight, and opinions are on the resistance group have divided, but it appears one DedSec member has survived and is hoping to restart the movement. Answer Sabrina's call and find the safe house. Oops, what's the other thing? Data.
I'm Claire Waters, and we've been discussing...
What? That's just the radio.
You're a waste of fucking space. Hi. Hey, how are you?
Okay, I say hi and you run away from me. Doesn't have a phone on him. Right, I don't even know what to do. Should I try and muck around first before doing missions, or should I? Fast travel. Well, I'm not allowed to do anything anyway. So, is there a clip or something? I'm just trying to find it now. Or is that out of the question now? I remember from, was it the first one or the second one did it? That you had to go around and collect all the vehicles or something. Or drive all the vehicles in the game. Don't know what it was. Let's see what music there is in this. Even though I should turn it off because I'm going to get copyrighted. Even though that I don't get paid anyways. I'm not a paid YouTuber. So it doesn't really matter. For me, I haven't heard that song. I just swear these so old. That's all we're allowed. So controls. The boat's coming home. Coming home. How do you turn off?
Hello and welcome back to The Upload. In this episode, we're talking about CTOS 3.0, the city operating system that's
automatic drive
all of London. For those of you who need reminding, as if anyone does at this point, CTOS was first used in Chicago in 2014 and then San Francisco
There's nowhere I'm meant to
in
go.
2017 before coming here to London. And every time it's been rolled out, it's been pretty much an unmitigated disaster.
For those of you who are listening who are lucky enough not to be here in London's chaotic scenes, it's worth remembering that the telecoms tower is now owned by Bloom. The tower looms over northwest London. It's always been a communications hub, acting as part of the UK's television and communications.
Is it me or am I just going around in circles here?
Secrecy around its use, and now that Bloom owns it, it's only even.
Whoa!
Yeah, now everything that's part of Bloom's city surveillance operation is run through the telecoms
I'm just going to see what happens when if I go to drive. See where it takes me. Oh, here's it taking me to the yellow dot.
What does it do? I don't think there's any purpose to that at all.
It's a blight on the skyline.
Yeah, I'm doing a legal turn here.
It's become the main point of control for millions of people. The system network and
says this was
operated and streamed from there too.
And don't forget about the self-driving cars too.
I always thought they were just running on their own.
No, CTOS is the big control system behind the cars. There was a point back in the earliest days of self-driving car technology that they operate.
Where has this taken me? I thought it would have taken me to the place. Because it's tracked, so I would have thought it would have been.
They used to use a series of sensors to see the world around them. Radar, for instance, would look far off into the distance, while LiDAR would detect objects nearby. And while these cars still use some of this technology, Bloom CTOS and its detailed maps and data that it has on London really makes Bloom be able to take control of it. And CTOS can take control of your car if you're parked incorrectly. It's no surprise that it was made mandatory to have a self-driving car.
The system is so bad. Though it's so annoying. Whenever I try to use
Auto drive now disabled.
Self-driving cars, I always find myself stuck in traffic jams or roadblocks. Not to mention the accidents. I've heard so many stories of cars.
They were saying about CT. Oh boy.
Others. I think they're worse than human drivers sometimes.
The technology was meant to make things better, but Bloom has made it so bad that it just makes London even more chaotic than it was before. I'm giving up on the cars. I'm only using the bikes, which are not self-driving at the moment, at least.
Let's see what happens.
Don't even get me started on the data. Everything that Bloom sees from your movements around the city and the self-driving cars is collected and feeds back into its big information control system.
Oh, not you and Bloom and privacy again. You're a broken record.
Not as broken as our city's cars.
How do you get out of the car?
Hello and welcome back to The Upload.
There's a simple reason why. It's called misdirection. It's a sleight of hand trick as old as the state itself, think for 1 second. Who has taken away your housing? Who has slashed your access to medical care, your pension, made it the market, made it impossible for you to live? Is it the asylum seeker who's fled an even worse situation? Or is it the politician who elections win and corporate lobbying pushing out their retirement parachute?
With all due respect, the real safety for my student body would be for them to be able to pursue their education without fear of having their visors revoked or be pulled from class to be deported. The student body protesting the unfair treatment of their international classmates is not disruptive. In fact, I commend them for taking a stand. has always been an institution where ideas, discourse, and even protests are free to take place without recrimination. Otherwise, how does a society progress? The protesting students will not be penalised by the school, and our legal team is now working full-time to ensure the safety of our international and foreign students. Please direct any further correspondence to them. So, they are files, text files. What's this marker thing? So things are shown on the map, what you need to find. That is the stuff to get money. Oh my stuff. Oh, excuse me. R2. Is the stuff that's not shown on the map what you have to find? That's what I want to know. Like collectibles. Hidden collectibles. Like this. No? There's nothing else here. Right, so auto drive is not literally going to take you to the place that you're meant to go, so Bennett's wings. Oh, there's a bike. Where's my car? Oh, there's something else here, so let's go find this. What are these? What's this? Private services. I wonder what happens if you try and steal one. Up on the roof. How do you get up then? Aha. I suppose that's unaccessible until you... Right, I think that stuff's unaccessible until you've done missions. Ah, it's on this level. I wonder if I had to get it by hacking into that. Hang on, this looks like...